Fantastic. That was the last one. Bai. Listen to the difference here. Bai, bai. So it has the same ending, but it starts more aggressively going down, and then sort of like a stop. Bai, 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 bai. The quicker you say it, obviously, the less tangible it is. Okay. 一二三口日 bai and bai. Or just cat noodle, cat noodle, cat noodle, or cat noodle. Fantastic. Now you've been introduced to all the different tones, the 4 of them, and now I want to tell you how important they are. They're very important, and now I need to tell you how much you need to study them. Don't really study them. It might sound a bit contradictory, but if you think of it, we already have our number 1 helper when we listen to Chinese people. It's context. We can definitely tell that it's 100 bikes and not white bikes. Not white bikes, it's 100 bikes and they might be white later on. So that is the context. And then the second thing that will tell apart is tones, simply. So how about when you speak then? Well, when you speak, I want you to not think about the tones, because if you think of the tones, this drags people down a lot, and they start thinking about the tones and they want to make it fantastic and accurate and perfect, simply. And no one's perfect. I'm far away from perfect, and I don't want you to be perfect either. So stop pronouncing things. And what happens when you stop pronouncing things is either they're going to understand you, and they're going to think that your Chinese is fantastic, and then you don't have to work on the tone because it came naturally. If you think of it, English actually has tones as well. We don't speak very monotonously, like, how do we differentiate between different characters in speech? That was one tone. No, we make it a bit more fluent, and we add tones in our own language as well. So if I pronounce the word different, like different, or different, or different, then we know that one of them is correct simply by having heard it enough times. And this will happen to our Chinese tones as well, to our Chinese words. The word "e", if someone starts pronouncing it like "e", you'll start going and thereby you've also proven to yourself that you know the tone for "e". So what happens when you speak is they're either going to understand you, and then you're already perfect, something that I've never been, or they're not going to understand you, and then they're going to look at you like this, and then they'll help you with the tone. And then what will happen then is that you'll never make the same mistake again, because you were corrected. You have something to relate to in your memory, and you'll know that, oh, this is the first tone. And you'll also understand that it's important that you pronounce this word particularly, that they've connected you on, to pronounce it correctly, because this one you struggle with simply. So if you don't struggle with something, if there's no problem, don't solve it simply. If there is a problem, if you realize that there's a problem, if you discover it, then fix it. And then they're there to help you as well. So that's how I'd like you to face all of the Chinese words from now on. Just speak them. And if you make a mistake, it's because you like to speak. It's because you're not shy, and it's because we're all imperfect.